Kevin, just kind of what do you see in Central Arkansas's offense? Is it familiar to what you've seen in years past?
They looking very good on film. They're a great team. They got a nice running back. They got a quarterback from UNI. We played. I played against him like a few years back. He's a really great player. They look really good.
What do you remember from him? It's been a little bit since.
He's very elusive. You know what I'm saying? He's kind of like hard to get down in the pocket. So we got to make sure we have good rush lanes around him and things like that.
Kevin, this is your third year as co-captain of the team. What's different for you in terms of that role from when you were first named captain to where you're at now?
I kind of just try to like push my guys to where I see where they need help and kind of like just lift up guys in different areas. Even like other leaders on the team as well, I kind of try to pick them up as well. So.
What do you remember from the last time you guys were at the Stripes? I know Jason wasn't here for that, but just kind of what do you tell some of the guys that weren't here since you were there?
I feel like we played really good, but we had a lot of turnovers and whatnot. I feel like if we limit the turnovers, we'll be fine.
Jason, how would you describe your comfort level now as opposed to a year ago this time?
I would say I'm just a lot more comfortable going into this season, just in general. Last year, I kind of got thrust into the fire, and I kind of had to learn as I went. And just kind of getting the whole year under my belt, I just feel a lot more comfortable with like making checks and putting people in the right position to be.
What is it like playing for Coach Petrino?
Definitely, I would say like it's definitely an experience that I don't take for granted. He's a smart man. He's done great things in college football, and he just kind of like always pushes me. And I think that's something I've always like kind of admired about his coaching style. And I just appreciate how much he just pushes me to be the best I can be and to be perfect every rep.
So as a player, even though you think you're doing well and he demands more, you're able to accept that coaching and appreciate it.
Yeah, no doubt. I think that even when I throw a big ball, there's always something that could be better. There's always something that could be improved on. And I think that, just him always letting me know that there's always something I can work on is helpful.
Now, Jason, you seem to be kind of a soft-spoken guy. How would you describe your leadership style on the field and the whole of the team?
I would say on the field, I would say some of the guys on the team would not say that I'm the most soft-spoken kind of guy. I get kind of riled up kind of a little bit. But for the most part, I try to kind of keep emotions calm. I think that's my job as a quarterback, to kind of keep everybody level-headed. But at times, you got to kind of get fire in everybody's butt and, kind of turn it up a little bit. So I think I have that ability to flip the switch on and off.
Ty Scott missing a little bit of time throughout some practices in recent weeks. Just how much has your relationship with other receivers grown? Just watching you with Jordan Jones just seems to be like you guys have been playing for a bit now.
Yeah, just with Ty had been out a couple practices, I think that gave me an opportunity to just kind of find my rhythm with all the other guys on the field and stuff like that. And I think I want to say it's like a good thing, but it was definitely a blessing in disguise where I could just, get reps with everybody a lot more and kind of like build a relationship.
And Jordan specifically, Jordan Jones, just kind of a different body type, different skill set than what Xavier Lane had in that spot last year. Just what's he do differently that you can take advantage of and that you like having him in that spot?
Jordan, he's got some real speed to him. So I think with him being out there, we can take the top off the defense a lot. I'm not gonna say a lot more, but yeah, we have a lot more versatility with him taking the deep routes and stuff like that. And I think that he has some explosive plays for us coming in.
Kevin, can you describe the interest level of Missouri State football as you see it in the community, on campus? Some examples maybe on campus that you see now as opposed to 3 years ago?
It's definitely changed in a good way, I would say. For example, like usually back in the day, you would walk out with a Missouri State shirt on, when nobody really recognized you or pay you no mind. Now you walk out with a Missouri State shirt on that people want to stop and talk to you and just tell you like they'll be at the game. Like I feel like that's a very good thing, like very positive thing for the community.
With that said, how important is it for you guys to, back up the preseason hype and produce a great season?
It's very important. I feel like having the fans behind us definitely push us more, and just knowing that they support us and them telling us they'll be at the game, that gives us the motivation to want to be better.
You guys doing autographs, selfies on campus with all your fans now, or?
Not yet, but I think that's something we can get started here soon.
Jason, I know you don't want it to come down to drive the field at the end to pull the game out from behind, but how important is it having that confidence that you've done it before and you can do it again?
Yeah, I just kind of walk into every game kind of confident, feeling like that. If the ball's in my hands last, and we're in good shape. So I'd much rather would not have to get into a fighting match like that. But if it came down to it, I trust my guys, I trust my skill sets and my work ethic and my preparation for it. So I'd go in there full-headed steam with confidence.
Talking to Coach early in the preseason, just talking about getting, the next step for you guys is just kind of getting off the good starts instead of the slower ones that you guys have tended to in last season. Just how are you going to be able to do that, just to start off right off the bat?
I think part of it, last year we had a lot of new guys, and I think that everybody was kind of like getting their feet wet at the same time. I think that us all having a year under our belt, a lot of guys coming back, it's going to be a lot more chemistry, and I think that's going to play a big part in us just coming out and starting fast and just playing fast. And the preparation we have going into every game, I think it'll be a lot more easier for everybody to understand what's getting put in the playbooks and the game plan and stuff like that for us to go out there and succeed earlier.
What's it like right now, offensive line-wise, since Coach says you guys haven't really settled on a starter, and it could mean that you don't even know what your starting center is at this point. Just how is that as a quarterback?
I feel pretty confident regardless of who they put out there. I know that we got a couple guys that are like kind of fighting for a spot right now, and whichever one they choose, I know they're going to go out there and fight for me, and I'll try to go out there and give them the best motivation I can, let them know that I'm going to go out there and play for them, they just got to play for me, and the rest is going to happen. Just like I said, like everybody coming back, we have more confidence and more like leadership in the locker room, so I think that's going to play a part in everybody just playing better.
Anything for the bag? All right, guys, thank you so much for your time. Good luck on Thursday night.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.